Hey guys, welcome back to my kids YouTube channel, Cindy Inspires. But before we get started, make sure you click the thumbs up button down below if you like this video, and click the subscribe button down below if you want to subscribe to my channel and see this video and all my other videos. Okay, so let's get started. Today we're going to be doing a really cool video on a really cool vegetable called Romanesco, also known as Romanesco broccoli and Roman cauliflower. Probably because it was found in Italy a long time ago. It's part of the same family as broccoli, which I have right here. And notice how it's green, just like this. And cauliflower. And notice how it has the big leaves around it. And just like the Romanesco, it has a stem on the bottom. So they're really similar. It's just, well, this is cauliflower and it's white. But I don't know if you noticed already or not, but if you look at the Romanesco, it has it's a super bright green, and whenever I first saw it, it reminded me of Te Fiti from Moana, and so I think that was really cool. But, yeah, and notice how it has those super cool patterns on it that are exactly the same, and that's what it's called, a natural fractal, which means it's a pattern that never stops. It just keeps going and going and going. So notice how it's kind of these little tiny circles, and then it swerves, and then at each one it has a little point. So it's the same with all of them. And it's super bright green. It's super pretty. I think it's really cool. So one thing that's supposed to be different about the Romanesco from the broccoli and the cauliflower is that it's supposed to have a nutty taste to it. So we're going to prepare it today. So what you need to do is you have to take all the leaves off and take the stem off. So how we're going to do that is we're going to cut the Romanesco in half from top to bottom, and then we are going to prepare it, and I'm going to tell you how it tastes, and yeah. So we'll be right back after we cut it from top to bottom, and yeah. Okay, so I'm back, and so we've cut most of the leaves and the stem, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like in the inside and how similar it is to broccoli once you cut it open. So this is what it looks like. Taking most of the leaves off and the stem off. I still have to take the stem and leaves off the other one, but yeah. So yeah, I still have to take the leaves off this and the stem, but yeah. So I'll be back again, but what we're going to do is we're going to take off this stem and leaves off this one, and we're going to boil it for a little bit, and then we're going to put it in ice water. And you want to try to keep the bright, pretty green color. And then we'll come back, and I'm going to try it, and I'm going to tell you guys how it tastes and how I think it was. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, welcome back. So we're here with the Romanesco, and we have cooked it. So all we did was we put it, all we did was we blanched it, which means we boiled it in some water, so that it's not raw anymore, but so that it also is firm and it didn't get mushy, and it still kept its bright green color. And then we just drained the water, and then we put it in an ice bath or a bowl of ice water, and then we took it out, and we put some salt on it. Yeah, we just sprinkled a little bit of salt on it because we wanted to see how it tastes without a bunch of other ingredients. And then, so yeah, now I have it, and I'm going to taste it and tell you guys what I think of it. But before I do that, I just want to tell you guys a few quick things about how I think, how different about some different things I think it looks than before we cooked it. So, before we blanched it. So if you look, before we blanched it, I feel like you could see like a lot of the details, but now it's a little harder to see. And also another thing is that it's definitely a darker green than before. You can even see right here, it turned a little like the color of cauliflower, like yellowish whitish. So I thought that was kind of cool though. And yeah, and so yeah, it did get a little softer, but definitely not mushy or anything. So now I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes. I didn't get much. Hold on. Okay, so that does taste good. I feel like it tastes more like broccoli than cauliflower, but it still tastes good. Like I said, it got a little softer than versus if you would have eaten it raw. Also, like I said, it's not mushy, just a little softer. And I don't know if you remember, but I did mention that it's supposed to have a nutty flavor to it, I think. And but I didn't really feel like it had a nutty flavor to it. I don't feel like it had a nutty flavor to it though. That's just my opinion. You may think it does have a nutty flavor, but yeah, and I think it was good. I've never tried Romanesco before. I think it's definitely really cool and different. It's really cool, just the bright green color, all the patterns, and all the fractal, but yeah, this was a good vegetable, and I thought it was good. I definitely eat it again. Okay, guys. So before we end this video, I just wanted to tell you a couple different ways you can fix fix Romanesco. So you can just use some dip, whatever dip, some homemade dip, or some dip you buy from the store or something, and just dip it in that. Or you can do very simple and just sprinkle some salt on it like we did. Or you can roast it. You can use very bold flavors like anchovies and curry. Or you can also, if anything that calls for cauliflower, you can use Romanesco instead. So yeah, I really enjoyed this vegetable, and I hope if you're able to try it that you enjoy it too. So I hope I inspired you to try something new and inspire others too. Bye guys, see you next time, Cindy Inspires.